Hello and welcome back. Today we're reacting to some more epic rap battles of history. Today it is Master Chief versus Leonidas. I love video games. I played Halo a lot when I was younger. I watched the movie 300, and that's about the extent of my knowledge of history goes about the Spartans. So I've played the game and I've watched the movie. There's probably a lot more to know than that, but maybe I have a tidbit here and there that might be useful. Let's dive right in and see what they got. Ooh. That's an epic beat in the background. Also, these costumes. Oh.
The biggest mistake that you've ever made. I'll toss it like a frag grenade. I'll stop you in the face with my sandals and rage, and tonight we shall rhyme in the shade. You puny fans of fat nerd, a computer, jerking up the games, giving themselves first-person shooters. Your armor's hard, but my abs are harder. You're my hood now, Chief. This is Sparta.
Wow. Okay, we gotta. Okay, there's some good ones in there. Spartans, let's go.
The biggest mistake that you've ever made. I'll toss it like a frag grenade. I'll stop you in the face with my sandals and rage, and tonight we shall rhyme in the shade.
There's probably a reason why he's rhyming like a poet there. I don't know why, but I find it hilarious.
Oh yeah. Jerking up the games, giving themselves first-person shooters.
Giving themselves first-person shooters. I'm not gonna go into more detail on that one. I think we're just gonna leave that as is. But we will say major points to Leonidas for that one, for sure.
Your armor's hard, but my abs are harder. You're in my hood now, Chief. This is Sparta.
And of course, the iconic kick into the pit. All right, let's go. Let's see what you got, Master Chief.
Not so fast. Cortana says you're Greek, so why don't you stick these lyrics up your ass? Stick with a monument to my sins. You're the soldier that needs you to be. Ain't no way that you could beat me. Even my initial spell MC.
Nice.
While you and your companions were all camping in a canyon.
They modified the beat a little bit.
They should have thrown your rhymes over the cliff because they're sickly. You will not enjoy this, but it will be over quickly. Better battle.
Okay, that was also pretty good. And also they changed the beat, if you notice, from the first part to the second part. Now there's a bit more synth in it. And it sounds more futuristic, which makes sense because obviously Master Chief from the future. Not so fast.
Cortana says you're Greek, so why don't you stick these lyrics up your ass?
There's probably something there I'm not getting. Cortana says you're Greek. Cortana being the AI from the games. So why don't you stuff these lyrics? Did the Greeks have some sort of thing to do with the butts? I really don't know why those two are correlated in any way. But yeah, let's go with it, I guess.
With a monument to my sins, you're the soldier that needs you to be. Ain't no way that you could beat me. Even my initial spell
MC Master Chief.
We're all camping in a canyon, took a campaign to your house and killed your queen, my plasma cannon.
Major innuendo there, okay? Showed your queen my plasma cannon. That's pretty good.
They should have thrown your rhymes over the cliff because they're sickly.
So that's one thing that I remember. I can't remember if I've learned this in the movies or somewhere else, but the Spartans, because they were so hardcore and so dedicated to having the ultimate warriors, that when their babies were born, if there was any type of a defect with the baby or anything wrong at all with it, they would just toss them and goodbye baby off the cliff, right? They needed everyone to be perfect soldier. That's all they cared about. So baby, bye-bye if there's anything wrong.
You will not enjoy this, but it will be over quickly.
Okay, so round one. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I'd say they're pretty neck and neck for me right now. So Yeah, I'm gonna say they're tied. I'm gonna say they're tied. Let's see what happens.
I've had better battles with my 6-year-old son.
Is that?
Oliva will be over quickly. I've had better battles with my
That's epic, Lloyd.
6-year-old son. Oliva power when I'm rocking these guns. I'm Kane. You sleep in a freezer in outer space. I look you in the eyes. We get too much of a bitch to show your face. That case of no shirt there, Fabio Flintstone. Your whole plan got messed up by a hunchback with Down syndrome.
Oh.
300 asses need a kicking. Get more teabags and Lipton. So why don't you quit your bitching? My trigger fingers itching.
That was amazing. Oh my god. I feel like it might have been slightly unfair on the timing, though. I feel like Master Chief got a little bit extra time in that second verse. Maybe I imagined it, but it feels like he had more time. Let's go through that, because that was hilarious.
You will not enjoy this, but it will be over quickly. I've had better battles with my 6-year-old son.
And of course, the Spartans are also known for one of their coming of age rituals, right? Was to send the child out into the wilderness on their own, and they had to basically kill a wolf or some other animal and bring it back, and that was the trial to enter manhood. And you either came back with the animal or you died trying. And they did this at a very young age, like 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that time frame.
I'll leave our power when I'm rocking these guns. Okay, you sleep in a freezer in outer space. I look you in the eyes. We get too much of a bitch to show your face.
I don't think we've ever seen Master Chief's face, have we? I'm pretty sure we haven't, at least in any of the games that I've played.
That case of no shirt there, Fabio Flintstone.
I don't know who Fabio Flintstone is.
Your whole plan got messed up by a hunchback with Down syndrome.
And once again, going back to the children needed to be perfect, right? So there couldn't be anything wrong because they had to grow up to be these warriors. So they would toss their children if they had any defects. Well, in the movie, there was, I don't know, he was an adult, maybe an adolescent that had a hunchback. And he was deformed. He was one of the basically discarded babies or whatever that survived somehow. Or maybe there's a different backstory. But basically, he was one of those people that they would have looked at and they would have said, there's no use here because you're not, there's something wrong with you physically. And in the movie, he had basically offered, the hunchback had basically offered his services to King Leonidas and said, hey, I can help you. Leonidas was like, no, man, you can't stand in our formation. You can't hold the spear right. Like, get the heck out of here. And of course, so the hunchback then went to the Persian king and told him of the secret path and the secret way to get around and defeat the Spartans. So that backfired majorly.
100 asses need a kicking. Get more teabags and Lipton.
I think that the match goes to Master Chief. And that line right there is a major part of why I'm saying that. Give more teabags than Lipton. So, I mean, we've all been there, right? If you're watching this video, we've all been there playing video games, especially, when I was maybe just out of high school, maybe in high school, you'd be playing Halo or something and you'd get sniped from across the screen and someone would run over and teabag you. Yeah, so give in more teabags than Lipton. I like it.
So watch it quit your bitching. My trigger fingers itching.
That was amazing. It's a slim margin, I think. Maybe not super slim, but the battle in my mind goes to Master Chief. The Lipton teabag is the line that really, really did it for me. Leonidas had some good ones too, but I think overall it goes to Master Chief. That being said, I think the second verse, he had a little more time than Leonidas, so it might be a little unfair, but it was still pretty close. Leonidas did pretty well too. So anyway, let me know if you agree with me or if you have another thought. I'd love to hear, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.